Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Yogah Karmasu Kaushalam.
Insurance Company Letters. Hello students, I am Dr. Rinki Menon, Assistant Professor presently working at Sri Narayana College of Commerce, Gujarat University. Today I would be delivering a lecture in the subject of business communication. Today we would be studying on the topic of insurance company letters. The course objective. The course aims to make students understand the basic concepts of business communication and develop conceptual clarity and logical skills so that they can use them. Now, let's begin with today's module that we shall cover. After today's module, you shall be able to understand the concept of insurance company letters. Next, we shall understand the importance of insurance in business communication. Further, we shall also take a look at the different types of insurance company letters. Furthermore, we shall take a look at the fire insurance and marine insurance company letters. So, let's begin with insurance. Insurance correspondence. The concept of insurance evolved around the time when the sea trade had just begun. The early ships were unsafe and often sank in high seas. Unfortunately, they also took with them valuable cargo to the bottom of the sea. It was felt that some mechanism should be developed to compensate those who suffer such losses. Thus, the institution of insurance was found. Insurance is a contract between the company, called the insurer, and the client, known as the insured. The insurer promises to compensate the loss the insured may suffer against the payment of premium. The premium is calculated in percentage terms, say 2 paise per 100 rupees for fire insurance. The calculation is made on the annual basis through flexible payments. Plans may be offered for the sake of convenience. Risk perception plays a major role in determining the premium amount. The ARR or all against risk cover, for instance, will be more expensive than one against fire only. Premium inquiries are a common subject matter. Now, let us take a look at the importance of insurance in business communication. Insurance plays a crucial role in business communication by providing a means to mitigate financial risk associated with various uncertainties. The concept of insurance in business communication involves several key elements and considerations. Risk management. Insurance is a fundamental tool for managing risk in business. It helps companies identify, assess and handle potential risk that could disrupt their operations or lead to financial losses. Through effective communication, businesses can convey their risk management strategies to stakeholders, demonstrating a proactive approach to safeguarding against unforeseen events. Protection of assets. Businesses invest heavily in assets such as property, equipment and inventory. Insurance policies help protect these assets from damage, theft or other perils, ensuring continuity in operations. Clear communication about the types of assets covered, coverage limits and claims procedure is essential to keep the relevant parties informed. Liability coverage. Liability insurance is crucial for protecting businesses from legal claims and financial responsibilities arising from accidents, injuries, or negligence. Effective communication involves explaining the scope of liability coverage, the limits of the policy, and the steps to be taken in the event of a liability claim. Employee benefit. Many businesses provide insurance coverage as part of their employee benefit package. This can include health insurance, life insurance, disability coverage, and more. A clear communication is vital in helping employees understand the extent of their coverage, the process of making claims, and any associated cost or contributions. Business continuity. Insurance can play a vital role in business continuity planning. In the event of a covered loss, insurance can provide the financial support necessary for a business to recover and resume normal operations. Communicating the details of business continuity plans, including insurance coverage, helps reassure stakeholders and maintain confidence in the organization's resilience. Compliance and regulation. Businesses must adhere to various regulations and compliance requirements related to insurance. Effective communication ensures that all relevant parties are aware of and understand these obligations. Regular updates and communication about changes in insurance policies, coverage, or compliance requirements help keep stakeholders informed and ensure ongoing compliance. Claims process. In the unfortunate event of a loss, the claims process becomes crucial. Clear and transparent communication about how to file a claim, the required documentation, and the expected timeline for resolution is essential for all involved parties. The concept of insurance in business communication revolves around transparency, risk management, and the protection of assets and stakeholders. Clarity and openness in communication regarding insurance policies contribute to building trust and resilience within the business environment. Now, let us take a look at the types of insurance letters. Letters from insurance companies in business communication can take various forms depending on the purpose and the audience. Let us take a look at the common types of letters. Policy confirmation letters sent to customers to confirm the details of their insurance policy, including coverage, terms, and premium amounts. Renewal notices. These are sent to inform customers about upcoming policy renewals, outlining any changes in coverage or premiums. Claims acknowledgement letters. These are issued upon receipt of a claim to inform the policyholder that their claim is being processed. Claim denial letters. The letters are sent to policyholders to explain the reason for denying that claim, providing details and references to the policy terms. Premium due notices. Reminders are sent to the policyholders about upcoming or overdue premium payments. Cancellation letters. Notification to inform a policyholder about the cancellation of their insurance policy due to the non-payment or other reasons. In these letters, clarity, professionalism, and adherence to legal or policy terms are crucial. They should contain specific details relevant to the purpose of communication, such as policy numbers, effective dates, amounts, and the reason for any changes or actions taken. Remember, these letters should maintain a professional tone, offer clear explanation, and provide contact information for further inquiries or assistance. Now, let us take a look at the types of insurance letters, starting with the policy renewal letter. Here is an example of the policy renewal letter. The policy renewal letters should have the exact policy numbers, the exact reason why the policy is issued, and the entire information should be correct. Null and void policies. Non-payment of premiums result in a policy being declared null and void. A policy must be in force at the time of the mishap or in order to secure the compensation. The insurer may, at his discretion, revive a relapse policy on payment of missed premiums plus the penalty interest. The amount of compensation is limited to actual loss suffered by the insured. In the event of over-insurance, relief is limited to the sum assured. The policy may be declared null and void if the insurer detects underinsurance. Salvage is permitted during the accident. The premises are surveyed later by an expert chosen by the panel of the insurance company. Once the surveyor submits his report and an estimate of the loss suffered, the insurance company settles the claim by awarding the compensation. Here is an example of null and void letter reporting of a loss that has been occurred by the company along with the policy number. Reply to the above letter. It is unlikely that the insurer will accept the estimate of loss submitted by the insured. However, a convincing reason should be given when contesting the figure mentioned by him. The response should also contain an expression of sympathy. Here is an example of the same sent by the company. Letter to the insurance company to assess the loss by fire. Here we are stating a letter where the fire has already occurred and we are claiming for the entire process. Letter to inquire about the surrender value of a policy. The letter detects the entire information. A letter intimating the maturity of a policy. This letter is clearly about the policy which has already matured and now we are asking for the amount of claim. A letter asking about surrender value of a policy. Reply stating the surrender value. Application for loan against a life policy. How the company will respond to the above letter. Letter intimating maturity of the policy. Now, after understanding the different types of letter that a policyholders can share, let us take a look at the fire insurance. Fire insurance is a device to compensate for the loss consequent upon destruction by fire. The contract of fire insurance is always a contract of indemnity. This means that the insured shall be paid only the actual amount of loss against which policy has been insured. Insurable interest must exist both at the inception of the insurance and at the time of loss. Both the parties in the fire insurance contract must exercise utmost good faith. Here is an example of a letter asking for a fire policy. How the company will respond to the fire policy letter. Transfer of insured goods to other premises for Praveen Stores example. Intimation of damage of goods of fire for Praveen Stores. Here is an example of the same. Acknowledgement of the claim letter. Acknowledgement of receipt of the claim letter. Enclosure of check in settlement of claim. Now, after understanding the fire insurance, let us take a look at marine insurance. Marine insurance covers loss or damage to vessels or cargo or passengers during transportation on the high seas. The risks insured are commonly known as perils of seas. Thus, marine insurance is a device to secure protection from loss or damage to property while in the ship. A marine loss may either be total or partial. The complete destroying of the property insured is known as a total loss. In other words, when the subject matter insured or goods are totally lost, it is a total loss. The total loss may be either actual loss or a constructive total loss. The actual total loss is a material and physical loss of subject matter insured. A constructive total loss occurs when the ship or cargo is justifiably abandoned because its total loss appears unavoidable. When the goods are partly damaged, it is partial loss. A partial loss is technically called as average. In marine insurance, average means loss or damage or ship or its cargo. Here is a specimen letter asking for marine insurance. Tukaram and Company letter. Letter enclosing a cover note for the same. The letter enclosed floating marine policy. Letter intimating declaration on a marine policy. Letter making a claim under marine policy. Letter settling the claim. Insurance holds a significant importance in the business world for several reasons, providing a safety net for businesses and helping them navigate various risks and uncertainties. In summary, insurance is a fundamental tool for businesses to manage risk, protect assets, and ensure financial stability. It provides a safety net that allows businesses to focus on growth and innovation, knowing that they are prepared to handle unexpected challenges. I hope you are through with the topic of insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, and the different types of insurance company letters. Thank you.